whole lot. Trial, tribulation, but I know God. Satan wanna put me in a bow tie. Pray that the holy water don't.
My name is Odeseye. I'm from Staten Island, and the name of my brand is First Love Yourself.
So FLY stands for First Love Yourself.
Correct.
Why did you come up with that concept?
When I created the brand, I wanted to do something that would catch people's attention, something that was unique, and FLY was what I came up with.
How long has the brand been out?
I actually started the brand in April 2013 in my college dorm room.
Nice. What college do you go to?
Right now I attend Wagner College, but before I was at St. Francis University in Pennsylvania.
Any celebrities have worn the brand yet?
Yes, actually a lot of celebrities. I got Kyrie Irving from the Cavaliers, Denise Lawson, the actress. Also Michael Williams, he plays Omar in The Wire, J.R. Smith, French Montana, Frida East Coast 106 in Park, The Breakfast Club, and the list goes on.
Anybody that you haven't had in the brand that you would like in the brand?
Yes, actually a lot of people. Somebody like Jay-Z, you know, one of the greatest to ever do it. Or even like Rihanna, Kanye West, because they're like so into fashion. Also, it would have been dope to see somebody like Kendrick Lamar in it. He just released that song, I Love Myself.
So you heard it first. Stylist, hit me up. Casey the Connect, the product placement queen. We want Kendrick Lamar and FLY. Okay. What made you want to do a clothing brand?
The original idea of First Love Yourself, it came up, like, it was like a vision of mine that I had, like I said, while I was in my dorm room. I was just messing around. I actually drew a heart, and when I looked at it, I said to myself, like, that's FLY, so I wrote FLY in it. And it wasn't enough. It was just like a plain heart, so I decided to make the heart drip, like you see in the logo. And I'll never forget it because I actually took a picture of it on my phone. I sent it to my cousin Josh, who's actually here with me, and my mom. And when I sent them the picture, they both told me it was nice. Mind you, I'm really not like an artist. I could vision things, but I can't really draw that well. So I thought to myself, FLY could represent something. And like I said, first love yourself. That's actually what my mom used to tell me when I was younger, growing up. Always put yourself first. And that's how I came up with First Love Yourself. So actually, I started off with 4 different snapbacks for myself. I used to wear them around campus. When I came home for like breaks in New York City, I would wear the hats around. And a lot of people would stop me and ask me, you know, what brand is that? Where'd I get it from? And I felt I had built up like enough demand, so I decided to release them. So I started off with a dozen snapbacks.
Really?
Those sold out instantly. Started off with 3 dozen. Well, after that, went to 3 dozen. Those sold out in like a week. I created my website and now I'm here.
So you get a lot of traffic on your website?
Correct.
Any stores? Any stores?
I had it in Vinnie Styles in Brooklyn, and I had it in a store called Bridge Boys on Staten Island.
Oh, Bridge Boys. That's my boy Reeve. Shout out to Reeve from Bridge Boys. So do you have any other favorite brands? I didn't put this on the questionnaire. This is just a spur of the moment question. Any other brand that you feel like, you know, that brand is FLY, even though it's not a part of your brand?
The brand I like most is Billionaire Boys Club by Pharrell. Like his creative designer and his team. I just like the way they operate.
Okay, I see that you're doing varsity jackets. What's next for the collection?
Working on varsity jackets, working on the spring collection for 2015. Also, I have a collaboration in the works with Charlamagne the God. And then I'm working on another collaboration with Dominic Easley. He got drafted to the Patriots this year in the first round.
I'm a Giants fan, so I don't know how I feel about that one. Don't even think about talking about the Jets. Your Jets have doing so bad for you that you can't even crack the mic. How about that one? So you can't say that. Yeah. So how is it being a football player? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah. I feel like it's an advantage and a disadvantage. Like it's an advantage because, like you said, I know a lot of people, so my network is, you know, large. But it's a disadvantage because football is like a full-time job, so it takes up my time from meetings to weightlifting to practice.
That's why you need someone like me, the product placement queen, to manage your brand and get it out there when you're busy, hard at work. So we got to talk behind the scenes. Did you bring any goodies? I see your bags there. Yeah. You know, you can't come. You didn't get anything for your shampoo and Preezy. No presents for you. Today, the queen.
I actually brought you a beanie and a
Look at this. I love. What's the band bear for? Why the bear with the bandana?
You can definitely give up the hat.
No, I can't.
Stop playing, man.
I don't know, the bear was just an idea of mine. Originally, I was gonna release it for Valentine's Day, but I decided, why wait? You know.
Casey?
Yes.
Hat.
Well, first of all, let me have my fly moment. Picture, please. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Picture, please. Wait, camera. Cheese. Everybody, you can't see because Maji's not here, so I don't have my cameraman. But shout out to him and his cute little daughter. I'm telling all their business. They're moving this
You can fling it
weekend.
over like a frisbee, sorry.
No, I don't throw stuff. Not while the client's here. But I really like the hat. Why the sunglasses too?
I just, like I said, the vision behind my brand is I wanted to stand out and be different. I've seen plenty of teddy bears, but I've never seen one with
I never saw no with the glasses.
Mhm.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Okay, well this is what I do for brands my I break brand segment. I'm gonna invite you back in 6 months because I wanna see what you've done in 6 months. We're gonna get you out there, we're gonna do events and everyone's gonna be fly. Any brand that you think, its time is over, you could be politically correct and be like, nah, I'll pass, I love every brand. But if there's one brand that you just like, or a couple of brands that you're like, it's time to let it go. Women or men, like, is there something that a trend that you see women wear that you're over? Like, come on, ladies, stop wearing.
Not really for women. A brand that I did see try to make a comeback is Rockaware. And
What is wrong with Ross? You just said, Jay, I want you to wear my stuff, and now you're like, Jay, Rockaware is that moment.
nah, I don't know. It's just
That's because it's like, when you think of Rockaware, do you think of an older man now? You don't think of the young demographic?
like Rockaware, Sean Jones trying to make a comeback.
Well, you know what I say as a stylist? If you cut the check to me, I'll make it hot. I don't care if you were out in the 1996 era. Cut me a check and I'll put it on Evan and he won't even know it's Sean John. We won't go. With the label. So we know you a mama's boy. You want to shout out mommy and anybody else?
I definitely want to shout out my mom. I want to shout out my photographer, Kathy Rivera,
Yes.
my cousin Josh Moody. They both here with me.
Kathy and Josh. I like her because she's light skin. I know this sounds super weird.
Yes.
But, you
like
know,
skin too.
light skin and the right skin. We are totally making a huge, phenomenal comeback. Like, it's just the beige people are ruling the world. No, I'm just joking. It's a mafia, but you could be kind of light skin if you wanted to. Chocolate. If I had to date, I always date chocolate man because it looks good in pictures.
Yes.
You know, like light.
Team
dark,
chocolate.
Make the swirl. You're like, So, any other shout outs? What's the Instagram? What's the website?
The Instagram is First Love Yourself NY. The Twitter is firstloveyourselfny.com. The website is firstloveyourselfny.com and the Twitter is FLYOURSELF_.
So that one more time, because you know they're right now. They're like, okay, let's start.
It's basically FL and then yourself _ and that's for the Twitter.
And
I'm working on the Tumblr now.
Nice. Well, I can't wait for you to come back and see all the designs. So for fall, we're just doing varsity jackets. It's gonna be what? Is it just gonna be t-shirts and jackets, or you doing a full out brand?
The t-shirts are gonna be put on hold. I'm actually gonna do crew neck hoodies and then varsity jackets. I also have some beanies that I'm working on as well.
Okay. Anything else you want to say? Let the world know.
No, that's basically it.
Oh, you shouted out. Is he saying anything? You want to give a shout out to anybody? Photographer? Well, everyone looks really. What's the New York State of Mind? I didn't get one of those t-shirts.
This is
I gotta get. Is that a vintage one? Like
Nah,
the
this is
original?
actually something I made today. Yeah, this is my fault. I got you next time.
Well, at least I got my two fly stuff. When you see me, the product placement queen, you know I'm fly. So now I actually have a brand that will represent how fly I really am. I want to thank everyone that's tuned into the Who Styling Co. Pause.
So many motherfuckers wanna tell me, but they know me gon' never drown me. In front of a dirty double mirror, they found me, and I love myself.
The world is a ghetto with big guns and